What's up, everybody, and welcome back to CountryCast. Recently, we shared some details about Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani's recent engagement that truly surprised and shocked fans, but about time, right? However, we didn't have all the details and information at first, but now we have even more. Y'all know what to do. Stick around, because when we get back, you'll find out just what Blake Shelton did to make the engagement that more special for Gwen Stefani. Blake is such a good dude, you don't want to miss it. Stick around. And just like always, real quick, before we get started with today's video, make sure you head on over to our social accounts, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Our Facebook is CountryCast, our Instagram is CountryCast News, and our Twitter is @CountryCast News. Remember, if you're new here to the show or have been by here before and just haven't had that opportunity to click the subscribe button down below yet, please go ahead and do so. Remember to turn on those notifications as well. Hit that like button so YouTube knows you love us here at CountryCast, and you never miss out on any breaking updates on your favorite country artist and all the news coming right out of Music City. Okay, so what do we already know about the engagement between Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani? October 27th, both of them released the news to their social media accounts with this photo right here, which was a shock and just a surprise to fans. We also learned that Blake Shelton spent probably quite a bit of money on the rock that is on Gwen Stefani's hand, almost at about $500,000 from some sources that have had a chance to talk about this ring and the price that it was expected to be with what was actually on the ring, or what they could make of it after Gwen Stefani revealed it. We also know just by looking at this photo that it appears the engagement may have taken place inside of a church. Gwen and Blake Shelton have been together since 2015, when their relationship became official after they began getting to know one another as co-coaches on The Voice. Of course, the two have fell in love ever since. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani bought a house in California. They've also been staying at Blake Shelton's ranch in Oklahoma from time to time. And Gwen Stefani's kids have also really started liking and just grown to love Blake Shelton and have accepted him, which is great news. And that leads us into the new detail. So Blake Shelton asked Gwen Stefani's dad permission for him to be able to ask Gwen to marry him, which is very traditional. Gwen Stefani was very happy about that. But that is not the only person that Blake Shelton got permission from. He also turned to Gwen Stefani's 3 kids. Gwen Stefani, as we know, has 3 children from a previous marriage with Bush's frontman Gavin Rossdale, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo. Well, now we know that Blake Shelton turned to them and asked for permission to be able to marry their mother. A close source to People magazine gave this information to the media outlet, where the source said, Blake told her boys that he wanted to propose and ask their permission. Her family very much approves of him, which we all pretty much knew that, and they continue and say, he's an amazing partner and a great dad to the boys. Gwen is ecstatic. The proposal was a surprise. Yeah, no doubt it was a surprise. I'm pretty sure on October 27th, everybody was simply floored by this. We knew it was coming. There has not been much talk about a wedding since all of this. However, that will be interesting to watch that develop over time until we eventually get to that major wedding. They are pretty much the hottest thing in country music right now. But I feel like every time we talk about Blake Shelton and just who he is as a person, we learn more and more that the two of them really do fit well together, and Blake is just a good guy. And even though we all don't personally know him, it just feels like we do, because we just learn so much about him, and every time we do, it's just something really comforting and nice to know that he is just a humble guy at the rate of success that obviously Blake Shelton has. Another interesting bit of information comes from Us Weekly. A source told them that they were also working on a prenup prior to this engagement, but everything was going smoothly during that time. So, of course, they do have a lot of status. They have a ton of fame. They are rich celebrities. Let's face it, it is what it is. So, not anything really too shocking there, but just would figure to share that information with you guys as well. But Blake Shelton turned to Gwen Stefani's kids, and they have a great relationship. Everybody's happy, and this engagement, and I think this marriage is going to turn into something really awesome. So congrats again to Blake and Gwen. That will be it for today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. turn those notifications on so you never miss out on any breaking updates on your favorite country artist and all the news coming right out of Music City. Y'all stay country.